Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week. So if you want to see what's new makeup, then just keep on watching. Let's start with Dior blushes. We do have a new design of the Dior blushes. As far as I know, they are not like reformulated or anything like this, just a new packaging, which is damn cute, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely the fan of toffee or candy, like the more kind of neutral leaning shades. I wish there would also be like a more peachy shade as well as like a more orange shade, but that's just me and my personal preference. I do think these are really gorgeous. Will I purchase any of these? These are 40 bucks. No, but it's just me, and I'm like, listen, I don't think in general that these Dior blushes are better than others. Just saying. I do have cinch, I do have really affordable ones, I do have more expensive ones, and I don't think that these are like super damn like different, if you will. There are two finishes, it's natural fur or pearlescent one. Again, I do think they are really gorgeous, packaging wise as well as like product wise. Not sure if I should try these. What do you think? Listen, yes, this is the newest shade of the Clinique. Is this the Almost Lipsticks? Yes, and this is Nude Honey. So we had Black Honey, which is a cult favorite amongst everyone, I feel like. Then we have Pink Honey, which I'm like, nah. And then now we do have Nude Honey, which is a stunning shade, to be honest. This one has a little bit more of a nude undertone and should work on every single skin tone, like the other ones should have too. I think in general this is a beautiful like color, and I think if you are not a fan of Black Honey because it is for you to reddish, pinkish, whatever it shows up on your skin tone, maybe Nude Honey is a favorite of yours. Then I think in general this is a beautiful like shade in general. So for me personally, it would be a yes. I think last week when I talked about Morphe and the new eyeshadow palettes, I did not talk about the bronzer or bronzing sticks. And these ones are the Sudden Heat Cream Bronzing Sticks. I think these are really gorgeous. I do have to say I'm still like debating on getting these or not, because they are really good. And the first shade looks at least a little bit into the range I would go with. I'm not 100% sure how much these are, but they look promising. We do have something from P. Louise, which I'm not like categorically like being like, oh my god, it's like repeat itself. This is the new Make It Rain June budget box, and I do have to say the palette looks really gorgeous, and I feel like it's not too many repeats, if you will, which is my constant criticism about P. Louise. You do have quite a few shades that just repeating itself in those kinds of palettes, and I'm like, do we really needed that? You know what I mean? But I think this is really good. This is the Make It Rain eyeshadow palette. We do have the Rain Check Hyaluronic Moisturizer in the box. We do have also the Start to Rain Hyaluronic Eye Gel, as well as the Clean Slate Double Cleanser Oil to Water Cleanser. For me personally, the eyeshadow palette is the star of the show, as per usual. I think in general, normally these budget boxes are like a preview of what's to come, and I think this is really gorgeous. Will I purchase that? No, but I'm just like, it's a little bit too cool tone, at least for my liking. I think though in general, if she's keeping up that kind of a palette and a good color story, I definitely pick some up. We do have a new collection by Kylie Cosmetics, and this one is the Summer Makeup Collection, Cosmic 2.0. We do have 3 different product types, if you will. We do have some glossy balms, which are all the rage, like see L'Oreal, see all the other brands, Essence as well, or any other brands that are giving off like balms. We do have also some lip glosses as well as an eyeshadow palette. Listen, this is cute per se. I think the eyeshadow palette is just, it's all shimmer shades. I feel like the eyeshadow palette is nice, but it's nothing I would go with, to be honest. Even the shades, I do, as you can tell, have an all shimmer palette on right now, but it's a little bit more color themed, I would say. Listen, I do like a good neutral shade, but I also like color to it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm putting on eyeshadow. like you can see the things. We also have some glosses, which they are cute. I think in general, if you like a good no makeup look where you're like, okay, I do want to have like a little bit of something on it, this is nice. For me personally, it's too little. Just saying. The quad is 24 bucks. The dewy balms are 28 bucks as well. The lip glosses are 21 bucks, which I think are good prices. It's not too expensive, even for a quad on eyeshadows. I think this is totally fine. This is like a big quad. No, probably not. But I feel like in general, the prices are quite good. And for the glosses as well as the balms, there's probably a ton of product in here. Like, I think in general, it's a good collection. For me personally, it's not my personal style. So for me, it's a skip. 2 weeks ago, I talked about the Kevyn Aucoin, like things that are coming, and it was a blurry picture of something. And I was like, okay, maybe these are like powders. They're not. They're eyeshadows. These 4 shades, not more. And just so you know, each of this is $33. Let that sink in. I mean, it's not as bad as Hourglass, to be honest, but still, I think, listen, I think in general, this is not the worst idea ever. Let's say it like this. These are basic brown shadows, if you will. Like, these are based on Kevyn Aucoin's techniques. I think in general, if this would have been a quad, I feel like that would have make sense, at least a little bit. I mean, yes, you could use the lighter shade as well as like the blackish kind of a shade if you don't, like as a substitute to other palettes, which maybe don't have like a really light shade or black that you maybe need for liner. I think this is not a bad thing. On the other hand, I'm like, listen, those are basic bitch shades, and I have these basic bitch shades in a ton of palettes, to be honest, and quite frankly, I have them even in the Natasha Denona, which is under $33, and I get 5 shades, just saying. And we do have really light shades, we do have a almost black, we do have like a warmer brown shade in here. Okay, we don't have an orangey shade in here, but in general, I'm like, that palette was 27 bucks, and I get 5 shades, and this is like 1 shade for 33. I'm like, you know, I don't think this is a bad thing. I really don't. I'm just like thinking, if you buy all 4 of them, you know what I mean? Those 4 shades are way over 120 bucks, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, this is it for me. Thing I did not talk about this, E.L.F is releasing the Halo Glow Skin Tint SPF 50. I do think this is quite nice, to be honest. I think that could be something really good. I'm all up it. Like, listen, there are a ton of really light shades, which probably will work for me. I think I have in the foundation 11 neutral or something like this, so that works quite well for me. I do think these look good. I'm not 100% sure about the like coverage level of these, but I'm pretty sure this will work for me, so I'm all in it. Isamaya Beauty is releasing or re-releasing their eyeshadow palettes, and they're releasing this in a new like placement, new palette setup. And this is the original industrial palettes 1 and 2, and they get a new design. I feel like, if you remember, we talked about Isamaya Beauty at the beginning of their launch with their phallic lipsticks as well as packaging, and now because they are in bigger like Sephora and all the things, they can't do that anymore, so they have to go with a little bit more decent packaging, if you will. And so they are releasing these again. To be honest, listen, for me personally, these ones are skips. The original ones are skips as well. So for me, this is nothing like I'm super excited about, but I know a ton of people that love these palettes, special shades of these palettes, are mega hyped about this. So if you loved the original palettes and you're like, oh my god, I used up 5 shades of this, you can buy them now in different packaging. I do think the packaging is cute. Isn't something like super special or like whatever. It's like a oval shape. I don't hate it. Again, for me personally, these ones are not my favorite, and again, this is a skip for me. NYX is giving us blush things. Listen, I don't know why they are now of these fat, whatever it is, like the fat slick click thingies, the other things. These are the, let me see, Fat Cheek Dewy Liquid Blushes. We have 8 shades. They are hydrating as well as 12-hour wear. They're buildable, blendable. Listen, these colors look pretty. I think though they are needing definitely more neutral leaning shades, I would say. I think these are like quite peachy, if you will. I love a peach, don't get me wrong. For me, it's like 5 of these are like, oh wow, that I could wear them. There's a purple as well, but I feel like also you need a little bit more deeper shades, just saying. So for me personally, none of listen, if I see them in stores and I can swatch these and I'm like, listen, I would probably pick up 1 or 2 maybe, but I also wish that there would be more neutral shades as well as deeper shades. Maybe also a pink or an orange, you know what I mean? Like warm tone. I know I'm a warm tone lover, just saying. I know I'm alone on that front in a ton of ways, but I do love a good warm tone. So for me personally, this is a maybe depending on how they swatch and how they perform when I see them in stores. It's not a no, so it's a maybe. We do have a new eyeshadow palette by Adept Cosmetics, and I think this is the Seahorse palette. I'm not 100% sure, but this is an all shimmer palette. We normally have like 5 matte shades in these Adept Cosmetics palettes, and this is all shimmer. We don't have like a matte in here inside. This is a, I would say, almost rainbow shimmer palette, and it's beautiful. It is stunning. Like, look at this. It's so pretty. Will I purchase it? Probably not. It is really pretty. Do I really need that? No, I don't. But I mean, it's cute. So I'm a little bit like, what do you think? Should I try this? I did not try Adept Cosmetics shimmers, and if they are creasing, like I'm screwed. Just saying, because I do have oily lids, and then I have like a $90 palette which I can't use. So what do you think? Are they creasing on your eyes? Tell me down in the comments. This one is so cute. This is the new Glaminatrix palette, and this is the, let me see, Time Tone palette. Yeah, Timeless Tones palette, and we do have a beautiful packaging. By the way, loved it. And these are the more cool tones with blues. Cool tone brown with blues. This is really, really pretty. There's also a brush set here as well. This is really, really pretty. Do I really need that? No. I think in general, this is a great cool tone neutral brown palette with some pops of colors. We have teals and blues. If you like remove the 3 colorful shades, we do have a more neutral approach on the browns. I think in general, yes, that this is a timeless thing. If you are more on the neutral or like cool toned brown way with like a little bit of color, this can be it. I'm not 100% sold on this. I feel like in general, Glaminatrix did some quite neutral leaning palettes with a lot of browns and then a little bit of color somewhere in between. So for me personally, this is not so much. What do you think? We do have some new highlighters by Polite Society, and to be honest, they look quite nice. Just saying. Are they going deep enough? Nah, I don't think so. Listen. But it's like Too Faced, Polite Society. It's like all the same. So for me, it's not like a surprise that they are not going deep enough. At least in my opinion. Just saying. I think in general, they look quite nice. I would probably go with the lighter shade as per usual. I mean, listen, I am pale AF. Even if I'm tanning, that's not that's not going to work. Let's just saying. But yeah, it's not the worst thing that ever happens. There seem to be no glitter here involved. Had a red effect at $34 each, which, yeah, you know, I think in general this is like a highlighting phase at the moment. I don't hate it. I think in general these look quite nice. Of course, I would go with, again, the light shade. What do you think? Are you excited about releases by Polite Society, or are you like, not my thing? Write down the comments. This is the newest blushes from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like we did not hear a ton of Anastasia in the last year. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just ignoring all the things because they were so boring. Maybe. This is the Magic Touch Cream Blushes and Lip Trios. We do have 3 different colors, and it is reminding me of years ago, just saying, where that was all the rage. And to be honest, for me personally, it's, if I would pick any of these, it would be the second one, like the middle shade, because that one is the more warmer tones, which I prefer, just saying. There's a really light one, which it's like cool tone pinks. I'm like, yes, I get it. We all think that the lightest shades are all pink tones and pink undertones. I prefer though, like a warmer or like a warmer shade, just saying. For me, it would be the second one. There's also a deeper one. I'm not sure how deep that goes though. If like deeper skin tones also can wear these, just saying. It seemed to be that way, but sometimes you not know, you know what I mean? So I think this is, listen. I think this is in general a good idea. And then there is a small part of me that thinks, is my brush too big for that? Keep that in mind. I think it's I mean, I could use a finger for that, just saying, but I'm like also like, I don't enjoy like putting my finger into products normally, so I'm like, I would love to have it on my brush, but then I'm like, is that like a small pocket thing where you're like, but then I could also use like a spatula to bring it out of the, like, listen, there are some things, and yes, I'm not a makeup artist. I feel for makeup artists, this is amazing. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm like, I don't need to use that on anybody else except for me. So for me personally, that is a thing. But yeah, I would pick second. Which one would you pick? We do get a little overview about new products from God Mode. I'm thinking it's God Mode. Listen. This is the Genesis Glow Encoded. We do have lip glosses, lip liners, and I'm not 100% sure. There seemed to be like a creamy highlighter, which is also with a green shift, which is kind of pretty, don't get me wrong. Again, lip glosses, which has the blue tone as well, which is kind of fun, to be honest. You could also use one of the other 2 parts. I do enjoy the packaging. It's really kind of cute. And then we do have lip liners, which are quite neutral leaning. Listen, totally fine with me. I think in general, this is a really cute release. Let me see about the pricing. The highlighter is, or in X shade, just saying, is $39. The lip gloss is $31 and the lip liners are $19, which I think, yes, definitely is up in price there, but it's not too much, you know, it's not like high-end branding or pricing. So in general, I don't think this is a bad thing. I do enjoy the colors, so we're seeing if there is more and fun stuff. Milk Cosmetics has some new glosses. These ones are the Ball Made Electrolyte Tinted Lip Balms, and they do have a little bit of color, but not too much. And to be honest, they are really, really kind of cute. We do have, I'm not sure about the electric part though. This is plumping. I am hoping not. It's hydrating, packed with electrolytes. It's super shine sheer shades. And again, do think these are cute. Will I purchase these? No. I feel like I have a ton of glosses, so at the moment I don't need it. But if you're a die-hard milk fan, this could be for you. This one has me questioning if we really need that. This is the new Shein or She Glam like packaging for their contour shades, and we do have now 2 applicators. If you are not familiar, normally we do have that triangle sponge thing, which works amazing, to be honest. And now we do have also a doe foot applicator in the contour, so you can, like, on one end you do have the regular applicator, on the other end you do have the like thinner one. To be honest, I don't know why you needed that. For me personally, and that's just me, I can use the sponge thing for my nose as well, but maybe I'm just having a big nose here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, but we can now use both like sides. Again, the smaller one is technically for nose contouring, which I'm not doing a ton at all. So the other one is still for the like cheeks. I do have to say, listen, I have like 1 contour, 2 bronzing shades of these, and I do enjoy the formula. I do enjoy the shades. So if you're searching for something like this, this could be amazing. Also, they're quite affordable. I personally won't buy another one because I don't need the nose contour. Listen, I do need the nose contour, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing the nose contour, and I'm just not seeing a point buying another contour shade or another contour thing just to have like another applicator, just saying. So in general, for me, I think it's a good idea if you do the nose contour. If you're not, this is like meh. So for me personally, this is a skip. At least if I ever like use up my contour, we can talk about this, but so far it's a no. We do have 2 new products by Huda Beauty, and to be honest, they likely look really cute. We do have some lip stains and some new lip oils, and I think these are just new shades of the lip oils if I'm not mistaken. The lip stains on the other hand look really good. I think 4 of these shades, if I'm not mistaken, are more warm toned. 4 of them are more pinky pinks, pinky red. So for me personally, of course, I would go with the browns and neutral ones. Just saying. These should be kiss-proof, 12-hour wear. They are easy to overline the lips. They are ultra high pigmented. And they do have a dual-sided tip, which one you can line the lip and the other one you can fill it in. And they are transfer-proof as well. I do have big lips and I normally don't enjoy these. The tips though look really promising in these, so I am hopeful, just saying. I definitely would try these. And then we do have the lip oils, which they look really good. We do have 3 different shades, which no we don't. We do have a ton of different shades. 8 if I'm not mistaken. 8 if I'm not mistaken. You should just see a few of them. Yeah, I don't think I need the lip oils. They have a little bit of color, not really much, if you will. I would be more interested in the lip stains though. Listen, this is a skip. It's H&M Cosmetics as well as Chupa Chups. Listen. We do have a whole collection. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh wow, do we need that? I mean, yeah, it's a no. There's a purse, there is some lip mask, there is some body mist, there is some lip glosses with some charms, a water bottle. Listen, if you love that or you love any of the colorways, I think this can be cute. Don't get me wrong, I grew up with Chupa Chups, I love them. I don't think this is bad. For me personally, I don't enjoy the kind of a packaging for lip balms in general. But yeah, for me it's a skip just because I'm not too keen about this. But if you love it, go for it. Lisa Eldridge is giving us a new eyeshadow palette as well as new shades of her lipsticks. And listen, it's looking cute. The eyeshadow palette is more of a greenish brown, if you will. I feel like this is like a typical green brown palette. We do have a dusty green gold as a shimmer. We do have like a deep green, which I think is quite universal, to be honest. I think in general the matte shades as well as the others are quite nice. I think this in general is a good greenish kind of a palette. Do I have these shades? Yes, I do, in more than one palette, to be honest. It looks a little bit like the Shiglam one I have, which is the one I had in my video about Full Face of Shiglam, which I'm totally forgetting how the like the name was. Like it looks a little bit like this. And then we do also have new lipsticks in 3 new shades, which again, super cute. Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's also nothing I don't own already and I do need in my life. You know what I mean? I think if you love Lisa Eldridge and you love this color story, I think it's a quite demure kind of a mindset or a kind of demure palette itself. I think in general this is one of those palettes that you can wear all day and it wouldn't like check out that you wear green, not like I do today where I'm like screaming green from like here to New York. But I feel like this is a quite decent palette, and again the lipsticks do look pretty as well. For me personally though, it's a skip. Listen, Revolution is doing it again. Looks like they are copying Fenty Beauty now. They have now the Pout Lip Gloss Sticks in 10 different shades, if I'm not mistaken. And to be honest, they look really good. They really do look good. And I do need to make an order from Revolution, to be honest, because there are some things I do wanted to try. They do look quite nice, just saying. If you wanted to try the Fenty, but the Fenty was too expensive, maybe Revolution is the thing. I do have to say, I do enjoy a good gloss stick. I do enjoy a good, like, creamy thing. If you are thinking the Revolution is too expensive, go with the Maybelline one, because they also have, like, glazing sticks, just saying, which I'm wearing today. I think in general, these ones are probably, though, more pigmented, just saying. But yeah, they're cute. They are cute. I would definitely find 1, 2, or 5 shades I would like and would wear, just saying. What do you think? Should I try these? Write it down in the comments. We do have 2 releases by Dieverune Cosmetics. One is the Dewdrops 2 palette, which looks really, really kind of nice. We do have 6 shades. One of them is a split pan, which you can mix or use both shades separately. They are looking really, really gorgeous. Again, it's still a no for me. I know. It is cute, I think, in general, but I think this is still a no for me. And then we do have 2 new highlighters by them, and this is Rainbow and Moonbow. Why not? Just saying. And they are sparkly. They are sprinkles and little twinkles. Rainbow is a purple, blue, red, and pink sparkles in a transparent base. And then we have Moonbow, which is pink, yellow, green, and orange sparkles in a transparent base. So technically, you can use them if you are as fair as me, or if you are like a deeper skin complexion. And I love like sparkles. Just saying. If you listen, this specifically, I mean, you can probably use as a like an eyeshadow as well if you don't own or don't want to own the Dewdrops palette, and you want to have like sparkle. You know what I mean? Listen. That is kind of fun. I think in general this is a cute highlighter. Will I purchase this? No. I am more on a glow from within kind of a girl, highlighter wise, like, or like glowing from here to New York. But I feel like in general, if you love a good sparkly highlighter, this could be for you. For me personally, it's a no. Same goes for the Dewdrop. Otherwise, they are really pretty. Also, Pat McGrath is releasing lip liners, which, why not? And these ones are the legendary longwear lip liners, and we do have, of course, let me see, I don't know, a lot of shades. Are these 14 shades? At least 14 shades. Listen, you can see we have a good amount, I feel like, of more warm tone, cool tones, deeper sliders. Seem like a good range. We do have a purple as well, which why not? There seem to be also, is that a like a longer lip line? Did I forgot about that? Is that a blue? I'm not 100% sure. Could be a blue as well. I mean, why not? Listen, why not? In general, I do think this could be good. I feel strangely about ordering them online because I do have a specific kind of color for my lip liners I would try to find, to be honest. So for me personally, maybe that one in the lower left corner, maybe that one. Like, I do enjoy a neutral leaning lip liner because I do have neutral undertones and I don't want to go into too much warmth or cool tone. I don't enjoy a cool tone lip, just saying, because again, I'm pale and it looks quite dead, just saying. So for me personally, if I would see them in stores, I would probably swatch them and see if I can like use one of them. I do enjoy a few of Pat McGrath things, so in general I'm not like against it. I'm just not knowing which one I should pick. Catrice is giving us another limited edition. Listen, I've tried two limited edition in May, and there's one that is like 2 lip oils, a yellow and the orange one, which I did see in stores and I was like, could be not. Like, this is the Midnight Sun limited edition. Yes, that's the name. I can't do a thing about that. We do have a lip mask, if I'm not mistaken. We do have jelly glow sticks, which I'm thinking these were for the lips, but I'm not 100% sure. They could be also for the eyes. this is sadly, we don't see which products this is. There is 2 lip oils in the stick form, or mask, I don't know. And then we do have, which I am interested in, to be honest, like a bronzing drops, blush drops, as well as glow drops. These look gorgeous, at least packaging wise. So I'm thinking this could be something for me. And then we do have like the one in the upper right. This one is like one of those lip care sets. We do have like a lip mask for day as well as night. So yes, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm also like, I need to see them in stores. So far they are not in stores, so the pricing is quite okay, I would say. I do have to see how the bronzing blush as well as highlight drops translate to me personally, because I'm PRF. So if the bronzing drops are too orange, I won't pick them up. If this is a pink blush as per usual, I probably also won't pick them up, depending. If I pick up the other 2, maybe I will just bring it along. Just saying. In general though, I love the packaging. Yeah, we'll see about that. Normally not a ton of Charlotte Tilbury is like caught my eyes, but this one, there are some blush sticks. They do look good. These ones are the Unreal Lip and Cheek Glow Blush Sticks with hyaluronic acid. And to be honest, that peachy glow, yes. I do think, listen, I'm not the person that uses normally like these kinds of products on like lips and cheeks. Normally I prefer one of the other. Either the like lip color is a little bit too shiny for my like cheeks, or it's not translating great on the cheeks but amazing on the lips, or other way around. So for me personally, I would definitely go with Peachy Glow, which is the peach. Listen, was that surprising? No. There is though 2 different reds. I think this is really, really gorgeous, and it definitely is a yes maybe for me. And the last release for this week is a new foundation, which I am, to be honest, did a double take on that one. This is the Benefit Porefessional foundation. Yes, this is the name. And listen, that could be cute. And again, the shade range is quite pale. But we do, as you can tell in the picture, we do have like some deeper shades. And then we do have a ton of mid shades, and then we do have also a ton of really light shades, which again, I'm pale AF normally with not sand planning. So for me personally, that could be good. This is medium buildable coverage. It has natural matte finish. Again, 24-hour long wear, waterproof, transfer proof, niacinamide, rosehip extract, and glycerin. And listen, that could be something. And to be honest, I feel like Benefit did not release like a ton of like foundations in the last years. Like a skin tint, I feel like the Hello something was like before skin tints was really a thing. I feel like this could be really good, to be honest. I'm not sure. What do you think? Should I try that? I mean, this would be like a long time where I did not like, or I did try Benefit or have something from Benefit. So for me personally, that could be kind of cute. What do you think? These were the new makeup releases for this week. What do you think? Which one should I try? Which one caught your attention? Write down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you're not subscribed, do that and be part of my small little YouTube family. I would love to have you here with me, with the fun and makeup like things. By the way, this look will be with a ton of new products I've purchased. Most of them are drugstore, except for the eyeshadow palette, which is not quite. Let's say like this. But yeah, if you want to see how I did that look, keep on watching till next week. So just subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that one. I had so much fun to create that look, to be honest. So yeah, I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.